What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon TCG Live today with my Excadrill Froslass deck. That's right, we got a new Excadrill EX in the Black and White set that just came out. I don't know which one it's in, to be honest. I think we're getting a lot more cards out of the packs. I've been not paying attention a whole lot because I've just been trying to open them as fast as I can so I can get back to playing. But I think we're getting more cards from packs because I don't think I had to buy these. But either way, we got a new Excadrill, and if you haven't seen it yet, it's got two decent attacks. First one synergizes, I think, pretty well with Froslass, and I've been having a good time playing with it so far. Piercing Drill, 2 fighting energies. Unfortunately, it'd be cool if it was like a colorless and a fighting, because then you could do like a counter gain, but it is 2, so you need the 2 fightings. And it does 60, and it does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it, and you don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon, which the not applying weakness and resistance is pretty key since a lot of guys do resist fighting. And then we have Rock Tumble for 3 fighting, would do 200. Again, not affected by resistance, which is nice. I haven't even used that one yet, and I haven't used the first one a whole lot, to be honest, yet, but it's because it is a Froslass, Munkidori, and Budew deck. But I think, at least with my vision for what I'm trying to do with Excadrill, I think that's kind of the way to go and the way the deck will work. So we have the option to do the third or the second attack, the 3 energy cost one, and I think it could come in handy, but we're really trying to use that first one, and we'll be probably starting Budew, or the plan is to start Budew, item lock them, hit them for 10, make them so they can't play items, make it so they can't evolve guys or do rare candy, so they have to go in the stage 1, or just it'll slow them down, can't use vessels, all that. And then we'll get Froslasses set up, and Froslass of course puts damage counters on guys that have abilities in between turns, ours and our opponents. And then we have the Munkidoris in here that can move the damage counters when they have a dark energy on them. They can move damage counters from any of our guys to our opponents, up to 3 to one of our opponent's Pokemon. And then, even without the Munkidori, we are setting up damage on our opponent's Pokemon for Excadrill's Piercing Drill. But the Munkidori damage can make it so we can actually like intentionally like knock things out, or not knock things out, or set up KOs. And then try and get knockouts with Piercing Drill, or be able to set up KOs and knock something out with a TM de-evolution. De-evolve each of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hand. So that's what we'll be trying to do, and I'm pretty excited about it. This was the idea that I had to play with Excadrill before it was actually released, when I saw it, when it was revealed or whatever. So I want to be able to test it more, to be honest though. It is kind of like a lot of other decks that play Froslass, Munkidori, Budew, kind of like Grimmsnarl in a way, obviously not at the same time, kind of just like Froslass, Munkidori, Budew. I think it might be more similar to that. And what other ones like Lycanroc. I used a Froslass with an Annihilate the other day. It's different than that because we could attack. It's just different what Excadrill will be able to do. But this is the full deck list on the screen. I'll put it up so you can see it, and let's go over it real quick. Then we'll hop into the games. Like I said, I want to be able to test it more, but I want to be able to make the video at the same time, and I'm feeling confident enough with what we have going here, and feel like I've played a good amount of games to be able to show it. So let's go over it real quick in the numbers, and then we'll hop into the games. Speaking of numbers, the numbers I'm not 100% sure on. We have a lot of things that we're trying to fit into this, and you want it to be able to set up, you want it to then be able to do the whole Excadrill thing, and then you want to be able to like deal with certain situations if they come up. Some things that I've had to take out, I took out a Rigid Band. I thought it would be cool for Excadrill. You could then like not get KO'd by Flareon. You'd have 300 HP. You're also just taking reduced damage. Excadrill would kind of be tanky with some Munkidoris. We don't even have an ability on this guy too, so like we could take a hit, we can move damage with Munkidori, we could be damaging their guys with Froslass, but I just ended up taking it out. Instead of Sudowoodo, you could do Maractus, but we have fighting energies, and I think Sudowoodo is a little bit better. If we have the fighting energies, it doesn't really matter the whole damage that Maractus does. We're just trying to retreat lock. So I like Sudowoodo for that. And then I added Fez, and I haven't played any games with it, but I think Fez is good because we have no draw engine. We have a lot of draw supporters, but still getting the one you need and all the other things you need to like maybe combo off and have a good turn to disrupt them, or maybe set up an Excadrill. Counter catchers are nice to find when you need them, so I like the Fez. I think that might be it for like the things that I've cut. Like they're, again, the numbers of things like a second TM Devo could be nice, a third Night Stretcher, different supporters or more of them. So yeah, the numbers, we got 2 Budew. We're going Budew first to begin with. We're planning on going second and just item locking. Maybe I'll use Budew up to 4 times because of the Night Stretchers, but I've at least been using it pretty much 2 times consistently every time. So having 2 of these is nice. That's why maybe more night stretchers could be nice to get them back. I don't know if there's a whole lot of room though to fit more Buddies or more night stretchers, but I think 2 is definitely necessary. Same with the 2/2 Snorunt Froslass. I kind of want to put 3 of these in, but we're not just trying to go Froslasses and Budews. We're trying to set up the Excadrill too. So just two of that. And same with Munkidori. I did have 4 of it initially, going down to 3. I think 3 is good. I never set up 4. I think I set up like 2 at the most anyways. So we don't have energy acceleration outside of Crispin. So it's hard to get all the energies. It's hard to find all the Froslasses and Snowrunts. And unfortunately, if they get knocked out, it's harder to set it up later in the game because if your opponent, you know, like Dragapult, they can just snipe these guys, which is why maybe having more of them would be good. I'm not sure. Then we have the 3/2 Excadrill. I definitely don't think you need more than 2 Excadrill, and I think 3 Dribbler is fine. That's why I kind of would maybe want 3 of the Snowrunts or maybe 3 Froslass, but 3 of this is fine. I'm going with this one. It is a new one. It has a 1 retreat cost and 70 HP. That's pretty much the only reason. There is another one with 70 HP that has the ability that lets you send fighting energies from your deck to your discard pile, and then it can do 20 for 2 energies. I'm going with this one just because we're not trying to send energies to our discard pile, and then we've got the 2 options for attacks. So it is a new Drilbur. And then Sudowoodo instead of Maractus. Guys that you might want to retreat lock are like Squawkabilly and Latias. There is other ones, and sometimes depending on the matchup, like a Fez is weak to Sudowoodo, which isn't ideal. But I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world. I think like retreat locking Latias, retreat locking Squawkabilly, or even like Noctowls, and then not hitting them for any damage at all is what we're trying to do, just to have as much time to stall as possible. Because if we have Froslasses on the board, we're going to be doing more damage too. I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of new to the whole retreat locking thing with the Froslass, but I like the idea of it, and gives us more time to set up. Gives us more time to get the Froslasses damage counters. And then we have the Bloodmoon Ursaluna just to kind of close out the game. Once our opponent has knocked out Budew 3 times and something else once, we can attack for 1 energy. So it's pretty good. And then with the Froslass, Munkidori damage 240 is it's a good amount of damage to do. It's pretty much able to KO almost anything. And then Fezandipiti for the draw, like I said. Not sure, but I wanted to try it. And then for our A-Spec, going with Unfair Stamp. That's what I saw and I've used before when like Froslass decks. I think it's pretty good hand disruption. We're playing Arvens, so it's searchable, and we can play a supporter and Unfair Stamp, and maybe like counter catcher, you know, be super disruptive and have this super pop off disruptive turn with the stamp. Playing it at the right time though, I think is probably pretty important, and I'm probably not the most experienced at that. But for Pokemon Search, then we have 3 Poffin, 2 Nest Ball, 2 Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball, I don't think you really need more, and you don't really want to have to play it, or the only cards that you have to find off of it are Excadrill and Froslass, and you just need like 1 of each pretty much, and you could maybe draw into these. So yeah, also, I was trying Hilda at first, and I had Hilda in here instead of Research. Hilda's a new supporter that searches for an evolution Pokemon and a basic, or just any energy actually, not a basic energy, so you can find special energies off of it. But I ended up just cutting it because I was like, I get a hand with just a Hilda, and it's like I would rather have something else. So I ended up changing it and have Researches instead. But Hilda was something, I think I had 1 Ultra Ball at the time, and now I have 2 instead. But it's just to find those evolution guys. And then really Poffins is what you want to get set up. You're gonna start with something, and then you want to Poffin for like a Budew and Snorunt. Off of an Arven, you want to get like Poffin plus your balloon, retreat whatever's in the active, item lock them, and you have a Snorunt set up. If possible, getting a Drilbur down, something like that, and an energy attached to it or Munkidori. And then the 2 Nest Balls. Nest Balls, I had one initially and went up on, because now we have Fez and Ursaluna. It also gets our Munkidoris, but we have Artisan, so I think Nest Balls are just nice additional search. I'm not sure if you need it, but we got them. Then we got 2 Night Stretchers, 3 Counter Catchers. 3 Counter Catchers have been good. I don't think I'd really want 4, but I mean, if you could. And then 3 Pokégear to find our supporters. We don't have a draw engine. We can find the supporters we need with it. And maybe 4 would be good, but I'm kind of liking 3 just because we don't have, like, we only have 2 of this, 2 of this, 4 of these. I don't know. I played sometimes 4 Pokégear, and then I'm just whiffing, or I'm not finding the supporter I need anyways, and I have multiple Pokégears, so I think 3 is fine. Then for stadiums, we just have the 2 Artisan. I haven't found this as often as I would like, but I don't want to draw into multiples, so it's just there. So then if you have it, you know, you're able to get the Munkidoris each turn with it, or a basic non-EX with it each turn, but you don't want to draw into multiples of it at the same time because space is tight. And then for the supporters, Arven is the main one. Iono's great throughout the game, and we're probably going to be going down because we're just going to sacrifice Budew. So Iono is great. And then we have the 2 research, like I said, instead of Hilda, and then 2 Crispin because we need fighting energies on our Excadrill. We need dark energies on Munkidori. Can't use counter gain on this. There's no other way to get the extra energies into play. So Crispin, I think, is good. I unfortunately haven't gotten the most value out of it. So that's why I think, like, again, Pokégear is important, and having the high number of basic energies so that there's basic energies in the deck to use Crispin. Then for the tools, we have 1 Air Balloon, 1 Charm, and then the 1 Devo. Air Balloon, basically just a better rescue board, I think. Unless, like, there was a thing with rescue board, like if you are low on HP, you'd get like free retreat or something. But yeah, I don't think that really matters for our deck. And then, yeah, just 2 retreat costs. Minus is much better for like something like Excadrill or Ursaluna if we have to retreat this or start this for some reason. Everybody else has 1 retreat. I guess Balloon would be better with Maractus, but like I said, I was kind of liking Sudowoodo. Also, I've never used this guy, so I wanted to use it. And then the charm, you just put it on your Budew. That's basically the plan. Then Budew can't be knocked out by Munkidori's damage, and you can just Budew for longer without having to get another one. So it's pretty strong and annoying. And then the 1 TM Devo, another one could be nice, but you only use it against evolution decks, and sometimes you don't even need to against them because they're just gonna rot everything, and they're not even gonna be able to get set up. And then we have 1 Luminous, 3 Dark, 5 fighting. We have a dark for each Munkidori, 5 fighting because we want to have a good amount of them for Crispin. We want to be able to put the fighting energies on our dribblers and Excadrills. It is possible to power up one of them in a single turn if you have a Crispin and a fighting in your hand already, but you also have to have the basic energies in the deck still. So it's kind of a tricky thing to balance. That's why we have the amount of them that we do, though. And then the 1 Luminous, just because it can be either. And yeah, gives us another thing to attach to Munkidori if we need it. So that's the deck. I'm pretty excited about it. It's a Froslass Munkidori Budew deck, but we're able to use Excadrill, and it's a spread attacker, which is not what I would think of when I would think of a fighting, strong, powerful Pokemon like Excadrill from the video game, but it's pretty cool. So let's hop into games. All right, getting into this first one here. Hopefully we can pull off a little bit of Excadrill action. Tough thing is, you don't start with the Excadrill, so I'm trying to use it, but we will be Budewing first. It's just how it has to happen because 2 fighting energies, you need to have the damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon, so you kind of have to get it all going and set up at the same time, and then hopefully Excadrill can do its thing once everything's set up. All right, this isn't it's not terrible. I guess I'll put this down in case of a donk. I haven't always been doing that so far, but I'd rather do that now in case we do fight a donk. Okay. So it's some sort of turbo Iron Hand something or other. I think it's good that we want second to slow them down, and it's better for us to go second. Don't like that. Okay. If we had Maractus, we'd be able to retreat lock this Iron Bundle right now. All right. Are they just... Oh, okay. I was going to say, are they going to discard it too? Because then we really are screwed. I could Charm... No, there's no reason to Charm anything. I was going to say I could Charm a Munkidori, then they wouldn't be able to do their thing, but... Well, I think we Arven. I definitely don't want to research our stamp, although they only have 2 cards in hand. We can Budew and Poffin. Seems okay. And we have a dark in hands. We have no way to get the Munkidori though. But I want to get the Drilburs down. So... Yep, I think this is what we are gonna do. How many Froslass? We have just 1. All right, cool. We need the fighting for Sudowoodo. That's the downside of using it. All right. Putting the balloon on Snorunt is fine. Maybe we just get 2 of these. I've been getting 1 a lot of the time, but probably 2. We'll go Budew. Go for the retreats. And I don't think we want to put this dark on anything. We have the ability to retreat for free with this. So yeah. And this isn't going to save anybody. 120. So Pollen. Giving up 2 prizes right away. Iron Hands is tough versus for Froslass and Munkidori's decks, I imagine. I haven't played it a whole lot, but Fez, okay. Well, now if they do go for Iron Bundle, we can retreat like something else. We're gonna sack Snorunt if they bundle us. Nope. All right. Well, now getting our own Fez down would be nice. Could have a big turn here. Okay. Well, I think maybe I stamp and then hope we get some stuff. Because I don't want to research. I want to disrupt their hands, but they've only taken 4 prizes, so we're going to set them to 4. This is one of those things I'm like, am I playing the stamp too early? Maybe. I'm not sure. All right, we drew into stuff. Fighting Ultra Ball. If we had Crispin, we could go Excadrill right here. We wouldn't be able to knock them out. If we could get a counter catcher, we could pull off. It's possible we could pull off Sudowoodo. I would have to discard Munkidori and Night Stretcher. Honestly, I think I do this. I think I saw Sudowoodo in here. How many counter catchers are in here? 2. And they played Prime Catcher. Let's see. All right, we got it. So let's counter catcher up this guy. We can stick him for 5 turns. Set up some damage. And we can get down a Munkidori. I don't know if we really need to. If I go after this, they can set up, like, you know, attack with Fez. Also, they'll be able to get rid of the Iron Bundle on the bench. I think I do go after this, and maybe we can go after that later. So let's do this, and then... yeah, sure, I have 2 in my hand. Let's just play it and get a Munkidori. All right. Hit him with the impound. Man, I wish this guy resisted fighting, but it's not actually a Delibird. It's a water ice type, not a water flying type. So, do they have other guys? Oh, they do. Well, that's fine. That is fine with us. Poffin, Crispin. I think we just Poffin, get a fighting in a dark. We're buying some time. We'll put the fighting on this guy. Maybe should have looked what was in the deck to double check. We could play Crispin again possibly, but Crispin next turn actually wouldn't be like fantastic because we don't need the dark. So I think we're probably gonna Iono. They'll be at 4 cards anyways. Excuse me. Magneton, okay. Excuse me, all right. Dynamo. You may attach 3 from your discard pile. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. Can you use it without lightning energies in the discard pile? Well, I think because we also want to find Froslass. Oh, if we do find Froslass, this guy dies a turn sooner though. But yeah, Crispin's like not getting us anything. Let's see. Okay, we got Excadrill. No energies though. But we can do Froslass. So I think I discard Gear Drilbur. Being able to find a research off of Pokégear could be good though. We're gonna get rid of this. And we've already used one Night Stretcher, haven't we? Yeah. I think this is just what we have to do. And we have the one counter catcher. We would like an energy top deck, a fighting energy. Put this on this guy. And do I evolve this now? This is the thing it's happened before where I'm like, is it the right call to... I think it actually makes sense to now, because if they do go for the retreat, like try and boss it up, and we protect it by evolving it. So I think it makes sense to do that. And then we just go for the impound. Sorry about my phone making sounds. Okay, so they die next turn. Or we can knock them out with Munkidori, and then we can counter catch or something. Oh, I think we're gonna do that. Counter catcher Fez probably. Let's see what they have. I'm taking a minute to make my turns, but this deck's made me think hard. A fighting energy top deck or a vessel. Well, fighting energy would be better, because we don't really want to discard anything here. And yeah, benching the second Snorunt kind of screwed me, but I think I would have benched it anyways because of the Iron Hands. Okay. I want to counter catcher, and I want to get an energy attached, so we want to find research. Iono's fine. I mean, I could have just gotten a counter catcher off of... And then we didn't get the energy we wanted. I could have just gotten a counter catcher off of Arven. Now we didn't get either of the things that we wanted. Well... I think I knocked this guy out. And then we're just going to retreat lock something else. Oh, actually, we need to get a counter catcher off of here. Fez. That's still pretty good. And are they even there? Oh, yeah. Our opponent is not there. They just gave us Fez. So we'll probably skip to the end here. I'm just going to retreat lock and pass it over. All right. We actually could have gone Excadrill that turn, the next turn, and could have knocked out, I think, possibly Fez and then Magneton. And then we would have had a 2-energy Excadrill with no damage counters, and they only had an Iron Hands. One more fighting energy, and we'd be able to one-shot the Iron Hands. All right, game number 2. Let's see. So far, Sudowoodo is MVP. They didn't like getting Sudowoodo last time. I don't blame them. Kind of ruined what they had going there with Iron Hands. They would have won. They would have won much quicker if we didn't Sudowoodo them. That's for sure. Maybe Maractus would be better though, just because then you'd be able to have easier access to it, but I don't know. Sudowoodo's kind of silly. All right, hopefully, well, we get to put another basic with Artisan, so we won't be getting donked. And we're up against Dragapult with water energies. And okay, it's Dragapult Golden Go. Okay. TM Evo will be very good here then. We'll see if it's prized, and we get 2 extra cards. 2 Poffins! That's pretty good. All right. Well, let's play a Poffin. Snorunt Drilbur. We have Excadrill in our hand, right? Yeah, we have Excadrill in our hand, Charm in our hands. We have 1 Snorunt. Sorry, yeah, we gotta get that guy up and protected. We could go for a second Drilbur. We have 3 Munkidoris, 2 Crispins. We have our pink card, 3 counter catchers. We have Devo. Okay. All right. And 4 fighting, 2 dark. Okay. And we only have a dark in hand, so we're gonna give them Artisan so we can get a dark in play. I think that's all right. And then I can hold the Poffin so that we can Ultra Ball it away with Research for Froslass next turn. A Charm on this I don't think is gonna make a big difference. So yeah, I think oh yeah, I can't Digipollen. Is there a reason to... Are they gonna Buddy us? I don't remember if... I don't think they play that. So I think we just pass. And we don't have another Snorunt or Froslass, one or the other. I think it was we don't have another Snorunt. Yeah, I usually don't also put down 2 Drilburs, but maybe I should have with a second Poffin, but keeping it to discard with Ultra Ball seemed alright. Or we discard the Charm if it's like not going to be helpful. I think they play Munkidori though, and if they do, then our Charm will be good to put on Budew. So yeah, I think I will put it on it. Team Evo. They have to lose a Dracloak. Getting some energies. All right, so now our Budew is knockoutable if they have another energy in hand. But we'll be able to stop them. Well, if they have 2 energies in hand, I mean. But we'll be able to stop them from doing extra energy search item cards. Also, Maractus is better versus Golden Goat. Stamp, not the card I wanted to draw. All right, well. Let's get a second Munkidori down. How many Ionos do we have? We have 3. I think I'm discarding the hand, unfortunately. Yeah. Get rid of that. I guess I could play the Poffin now for another Drilbur. Sure, what the hell? Or would another... Munkidori be better? They have the potential to just knock out anything. So possibly another one of these would be good. Yeah, I think let's do that. We'll research, hopefully find an energy. Seriously? We play 9. We play 9 energies. Jeez. If we can draw an energy, we can Crispin and get our guy fully powered up, so. All right. And this guy in the active is stuck. They can't search for the evolution. They can do minor errand running. But they can attach to retreat it, but then they can't attack with a Golden Go. Oh, all right, it's in their hand. Did we know that? I don't think we did. Now they're gonna be able to draw 3 cards, 4 cards with Dracloak. Another Dreepy. Artisan, they're getting a ton of value out of it. Maybe I shouldn't have played it. Okay. That's a fun guy to hit with Excadrill. It's kind of funny. Cypher. We do want to keep up the item lock as long as possible, but that probably gives them the energies they need. I can't remember if Balloon is in the deck or not. If it is, we can Artisan for a Budew and then do the thing. But now I wish we saved our charm for the next Budew. Excuse me. Yep. All right, going after Froslass. Make it rain. They got the energies probably with this if they didn't have them. Now we have Fez. Oh, and we have Nest Ball. We'll be able to hit their Dracloak. We can actually knock out Dracloak. If we do that though, then they can knock out our Excadrill with Make It Rain probably. It's possible they don't have everything. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. We're not gonna lose right away. We can go for a TM Evo still. Okay, we drew up fighting. I think we Nest Ball for Fizz. I think it was in the deck. Oh, and we can counter catcher up the Munkidori without energy. That would also be good. If we want. So it's Nest Ball for Fez. Oh wait, I could I totally forgot about Sudowoodo. We could have retreat locked. I like going in. And we just need to draw fighting energy or the luminous energy. Not liking our chances though. I'm gonna play this to thin out a card. We also only have one dark in the deck. And we just drew it. All right, now we can't do Crispin Munkidori. And promoting this was a big mistake. I should have just put up Froslass just in case. Yeah, and I don't have the bench space to Budew them, so I only have so many fighting energies. I've also already. I'm gonna play this, and I can catcher up the bench one to try and stall. And if I Crispin, I'll have the fighting energy for next turn. If I Iono them, give them something new. Do we get anything from Arven? I could put the balloon on this and retreat into something, but I lose my energy then. I think I'm just gonna Crispin and get the fighting into my hand. So, yep. And then we're just gonna move damage counters off of Munkidori onto. Unfortunately, I think we have to just put it on their Munkidori to pressure it. And hopefully they don't have the knockout. We actually were really close if I just didn't draw into the last dark energy. I went from having no energies in my hand to drawing the rest of them out of the deck. If that luminous in the deck was a dark energy, we would have been able to Crispin. Which is funny. That doesn't do anything, so that's good. They still need the same amount of energy. Wait, just kidding. I can't do math. They still need they need one less now. But on the positive side, they did, they're down both of these. So they probably need, well, they probably still got it. Just with Energy Surge Pro, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, they probably still have it. And I don't think I checked the deck to see if the balloon's in there yet. I think we could still squeak it out because of TM Devo though. I think it's possible. But we do have 2 Tube Risers for them. Gimme Ghouls have 70 HP, Dreepies have 70 HP. Okay. Stretcher for another Dracloak. Yeah, going Budew didn't seem great because of Munkidori. They would have had enough damage counters to just knock us out. Alright, they have Energy Surge Pro now. Or Vessel. And then Retrieval or something. They're using a switch. That's good. And I think that was, no, I have more fightings in the deck. I was like, I think that's the last fighting, but no, I think there's more in there. We used only 1 counter catcher, but we had to discard our stamp. They just need 5 energies. Are they TM Evoing? I think they're just discarding that. They are TM Evoing. Okay, cool. All right, we're alive. They're getting Dragapult and not to gimme. All right, maybe they're doing that because of TM Devo. Speaking of, couldn't we do that now? The benched one we could knock out. The active one we wouldn't be able to. We probably should wait. And oh, this guy's also protected. So I think we want to move damage counters onto it. We want to do our piercing drill attack. We also want to protect the bench Munkidori. So maybe we move the damage counters off the bench Munkidori. And I don't think we need anything off of Arven. I guess actually our other Excadrill would be good to get down sooner rather than later. So maybe we Iono next turn. We can Arven for an Ultra Ball here. And our pivoting card. Or we could counter catcher. I forgot about that. How many counter catchers we have? We have 2. We could counter catcher up this guy. Force him to put another energy on it. Or counter catcher up this guy. I think it's in their hands. No, I think we wait. I think we're gonna like try and save those. We'll get rid of this and that. I think that's okay. We have, yeah. Grab the other Excadrill. I think I want to hold on to the balloon We're gonna move damage with Munkidori to their Dragapult from this guy. We need it to be at 70, and then these guys will be at 70. We're just gonna go hit, or maybe we hit this guy. Because the Golden Ghost will get there almost in between turns. I think we do that. We can't hit the Dragapult. And that Dracloak dies now unless they evolve it, so. And then we'll have Iono Fez this next turn. And if we could also find a counter catcher. I kept the air balloon instead of playing it because our Excadrill. And yeah, the benched Drilbur, I was scared of it dying to Dragapult, but I don't know if I really needed to be. How many Ionos have we got? We haven't played any, but I think we prized, so. Yeah, there it is. I think they play Energy Surge Pro, right? I think that Dragapult Golden Go deck would do that. All right, Vessel. And we're also going to have to TM Devo with a Munkidori if we want to use the damage counters, or if we want to use Munkidori's ability twice. So we'll have to promote Munkidori, which I think is fine. I mean, it's a single prizer also. I'm curious where they're going to move the damage counters from. If they move them from Dracloak, I think that's okay. But do we want to TM Devo until that last Golden Go is going to be able to get knocked out? I don't know. They're going to go down to 3 prizes? I mean, we'll have time. They're getting Fez. Okay, I think, what did they discard? They're just thinning. They discarded energies. Yeah, it looks like they're just getting rid of stuff they don't need. Maybe I should have hit their Munkidori. I think maybe I should have hit their Munkidori because we want to maybe wait to go for the knockout with Devo. And if we get rid of their Munkidori, then they can't get rid of our damage. Okay. Okay. I like where this is going. I want my Excadrill. That took way too long to power up. I'm pretty happy about this. Cool. I mean, this guy, he's not gonna do anything. But I mean, if they get a knockout on this, and this, they win. So. But I think now our TM Devo can happen next turn. We can knock out their Munkidori with, yeah, we can knock out Munkidori right now with Froslass damage. I think we want this on this. We drew into the air balloon. And then we can move enough damage counters to this and this, I think. Oh no, we have to have 90 on this. And then we put the balloon on this guy so we can't get stuck. And go for an Iono. I don't know if we want any. I think we actually maybe want to shuffle the deck with that afterwards. So we're gonna Iono. You just need to find TM Devo for next turn. All right, we got the bear. That's good too. We have counter catcher. Do we counter catcher this right now? That'll make this even easier. I think we do. Counter catcher this guy. I think we want to shuffle the deck, but I don't know if we want to get anything. Nope, we don't want that. All right. And then we're going to hit this thing, and then we're going to move damage counters to that guy. Let's move them all to this. We need to have it 90 on it. And then this guy we need 70. It'll have 70. This guy will have 70. Do I want to knock out? I think I just want to protect the Munkidoris. In case they have like a switch or something. If I get rid of this, it's one less thing they can draw, but they have so many cards to draw with anyways. I think I'll just put it on. The active will have 70. I think I'm just gonna put it on this thing. Okay. In case they have like one of those spread healing cards. And then we'll kill their Munkidori. And now they don't get Fez because it knocked out that way. And we can TM Devo for 5 prizes. So I think this is pretty good. We just need to find the TM Devo. We got to Excadrill twice. They knocked out our Fez instead of Excadrill. I guess that's the kind of funny thing about playing Fez. Like, it's also just a, it was great for us that they chased it down. So they're gonna Cypher get the knockout. Probably. I don't think they can get a 2-prize turn. If they have Munkidori and a switch and a dark energy, I think they could get a 2-prize turn. Yeah, they could get, but they can't knock out the active. I don't think they, I mean, a 3-prize turn. I don't think they can get a 3-prize turn. They discarded Iono because they played Cypher, so yeah. I'm surprised they played Superior already instead of drawing, but I don't know how many monkeys they play. I think they may just play 1. All right, they're bench locked, so no monkey is coming down. Do they have that picnic basket card? No picnic basket. We just need a draw. We just need the freaking TM Devo. Let's see. We can thin out Buddy with Artisan. We can Sudowoodo Retreat Lock a Gimme Ghoul if we have to, I guess. Iono. Nope. I think it's fine to put this guy down now. We just want an Arven. I don't know how many are in there. There it is, baby. Woo! Excadrill works. This is a great game. Besides for maybe promoting it, and that might have been a mistake. But oh, wait a second. I missed. I didn't move the damage counter yet. I don't think they can power up that Dragapult anyways. But I forgot to finish my. I was in the middle of a thought process. I needed to put damage counter on that. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Sorry. We're fine. Oh, thank God I didn't ruin it. All right, game number 3. Going pretty good so far. That was a really satisfying game. I think if they just knocked out our Excadrill, it would have ended, or would have gone a little bit differently instead of going after Fez. And they needed, did they need the same amount of energies? Maybe they didn't have enough. I can't remember. I think with Froslass damage, they needed the same. Actually, no, they would. I mean, I think they needed 1 less on Fez. So maybe that's why they did it, but I think they just chased it down because it's Fez. All right, Budew Nest Ball. What are we up against? We have Gear, double research. All right, Gardevoir, maybe. That's good. Oh. We'll just do that so we can do that. Gardevoir, Terra Box, EV Box. Devo's in there. Big Charm is in there. Bravery Charm, I mean. We have 3-5. I think we have all of our energies. We prized. Yeah, I think we're okay. And sure, we can put that on him. Although they can just chase it down and knock it out, but yeah, we'll just hold on to it then. If it is Terra Box, they have like Wellspring. So let's see. I guess I'm going to play it anyways with research next turn. Joltik Box. That's what the other thing is. Okay. So we're up against Joltik Box. I would love to see Latias get played down, because Sudowoodo loves Latias. And unfortunately, we have none of the pieces though. We would need. Well, also we need to get knocked out in order to counter catcher it up, but. All right, Joltik Box. We'll item lock them for a turn. They may be hesitant to put down something that can get item locked or retreat locked. Could retreat lock Miraidon for 3 turns. And then just keep swapping around their guys. That is also fine. So I think we have enough. We have a target. Although they play Crispin too, so. But in order to pull off Joltik, they need, I guess, okay, they can pull it off with just Crispin. They don't need to play Latias. Also, I don't know what's going on with those. That happened when I was testing a little bit. Don't know what energies they got, but it was lightning or grass. All right, they got Crispin, so they don't need Latias. Just kidding. All right, they're not worried about it. They have Prime Catcher though. But we have 2 Night Stretchers, but we might discard 1. I think we're gonna try and Pokégear for something else, so we don't have to just research away everything. We do want to just get set up though for the Sudowoodo play. Okay. With that, and then if we are Pokégear into. Wait, is Sudowoodo might be prized. Iono. Could could Ultra Ball away. I shouldn't have grabbed that if I'm gonna research. I don't think I want to research, but I want to get stuff down. All right, well, I think we're playing this on him. And I'm just gonna Iono. All right, we have nothing. Actually, just kidding, we can pull it off. We have Arven. We do need counter catcher, but... Right. Well, let's see. I still don't, I think Sudowoodo might be prized though. I think I should have not grabbed Iono and just researched that hands. I just didn't want to. All right, boss. See you, Froslass. Well, now we can stretch her for it. And hopefully we top deck like Nest Ball, Artisan, Ultra Ball, Poffin. All right. Sudowoodo is in the deck, okay. And Stamp is in there, so we could Stamp now. A little early, but I don't know. I will do that. Fortunately, they're just going to be able to win with an unfair Stamp, like pretty soon then. I kind of... Yeah. I want to draw into Sudowoodo and be able to put a fighting energy on it, but... And obviously counter catcher, but I don't think that's going to happen, so I should probably just play this on him. Charm shouldn't matter. If anything, we want to save it for a Munkidori and be able to like prevent a prize. All right, we'll put that down. And they have no evolution, so like we're not trapping anything. And we want damage counter on this, so we'll just do that. Now everybody's got at least one damage counter for our guy later. If they have boss, they're just gonna boss up Drilbur. If they do that, then we at least have a pivot. Right now, when they amp our Budew, we're gonna have to retreat the energy off of Drilbur to get counter catcher Sudowoodo. Okay. All right. Roll the marbles. Okay, we didn't really want to draw that. Is Fez in the deck? I don't know. I think I just Iono. Or I guess, wait, if I get Arven, we can do it, so. Crispin. And I'm putting a fighting energy at the bottom of the deck. Crispin's not going to do anything. All right. Counter catcher Sudowoodo. We got Sudowoodo. We didn't get anything else. I can put up a bravery charm on Munkidori and put him in the active. And then I can Crispin, or then I can try and do something next turn. That is the only thing we can do, so... Oh wait, I could have put up Sudowoodo. But this is fine. I actually could have gone Sudowoodo and put the charm on it. No, it dies to amp or arm press. So we wouldn't want to do that. No, it wouldn't have. All right. Prime catcher boss. All right, there it is. All right, so we kind of got ran over there. That was how the first game was looking, but we pulled off the Sudowoodo. We didn't that time. I think this may be the last one for time's sake. I do want to be able to get it to work though a little bit more. The Dragon Ball Golden Goal game was pretty insane, but we kind of got just lucky a little bit that they didn't KO the guy still. Excuse me, I can't forget things like that when I think about if something works or not. Like if there's something I noticed that could have changed the outcome in a big way. Excuse me, okay. We can go Arven for Balloon Poffin. Seems good. Put this guy up there. Don't show him what we have. Ooh, Typhlosion. And there's some bosses. All right, yeah, we want to get down our Snowrunts as fast as possible. Fighting energy early is good. No, is it Typhlosion Cerulege? I've never seen that. That's cool. Hopefully they bench Squawkabilly. Or is it just Cerulege with Ethan's Adventures? They play it. Do they play any of the Ethan's Pokemon? Oh, it's okay. I forgot. All right, so it's Ho-Oh box, Ho-Oh Armarouge box. What was in their mulligans? Boss, Ethan's. All right, can't see that one. Well, we got some good stuff in here. Poffin, Balloon, good. We have the pink card. We have the Devo, counter catchers. We have 2 Froslass, 1 Excadrill. I think 1 is in our hand, yeah. 2 Budews. They have 2 cards in hands. And 3 fighting, 2 dark. Okay. Boom, boom. Treat. You know, I think maybe we... Wait, did I go first? No, I went second, right? Yeah, so I can't evolve. I kind of want to put the fighting on this guy. I kind of want to do that. Just go for the itchy pollen. I guess with Crispin we could do it anyways. But we don't need the dark on Munkidori. That's something I was thinking about with like energy counts. Like, you don't need that energies on the Munkidori till you need to move the damage counters. Dang it, I liked my hand, sir. Well, I'm happy we put the fighting on there now. Okay. And retreat locking isn't really a thing with their deck. I think also they have Iron Hands. This is another 4th matchup where they have Iron Hands. Another Ho-Oh and nothing. Okay, that's good. We're gonna keep this item lock up. But I also want my Froslass. I think I play this. Do I get another Drilbur and another Snorunt? And then just Iono? Only one Munkidori. We play this. I think we might want 2 more. All right, we're doing this. And then we're gonna Iono. I know they didn't have anything, but like we want our Frostlasses, so. I think there was 2 Froslass in there. Okay. Nothing, but that's all right. Oh, Devo is something. I forgot. All right, cool. To knock out these Charcadets once they get evolved and all Snorunted. Okay. No, they're gonna Will-O-Wisp me. This is really unfortunate we didn't get a Froslass there, because now if we do go want to go Drilbur, we can't. Oh, is it just like Reshiram? Is it Reshiram like their only and main attacker? Because nobody else has damage counters on them, we can't like do extra damage with the Excadrill. This is way better than Iron Hands, that's for sure. Also, Ho-Oh healing the spread damage is going to be really annoying. We want to kill these things. Could stamp them. Doesn't seem super great. Could do Fez. I mean, we wanted to just kind of start hitting with Excadrill. So maybe it is fine to do Fez, and we have no energy, so we need to find we need to find Excadrill and energy. Hey, Hilda would be good here. And we want Froslass. And I played one Iono. All right, let's see. Okay, this can get one of the pieces. I'm gonna try this. Let's see. Okay, we got it. I think we're just gonna attack with this, and we'll Arven for Ultra Ball. We'll get a knockout on this guy. Arven for Ultra Ball. And Charm. We'll discard Charm and Nest Ball. I don't think we want to get rid of Counter Catcher or Night Stretcher or Devo. I guess we could unfair stamp them still, but oh wait, we can Counter Catcher. We can Counter Catcher. Oh, this is all right. All right. We'll Counter Catcher Charcadet, and then we can try and board wipe them all. I guess Ho-Oh is gonna heal 60 though, and he's gonna do a lot of damage to us. But if they heal, and then they take the damage coming back into our turn. If I hit this one, they have to get rid of 2 energies. But I want to get damage counters on that guy, I think. Or I just go after 2 at a time, because I think it might be difficult to do more than that. Yeah, I think I go after this guy. And I think I hold. I don't think we do the stamp. This Ho-Oh's attack's gonna be a little annoying. Maybe I should have used the stamp, but they're gonna be able to retreat anything because of this guy's ability lets him move all the damage, all the energies. Nice thing is it'll still always have the 1 damage counter because of Froslass. But now we just kind of need to target down that Ho-Oh. Like get a third, honestly, like going for the Rock Tumble. Or we do Piercing Drill and we just want to get multiple Munkidoris, but we just don't have room for multiple Munkidoris. If they gusted something right now, if they gusted Froslass, that wouldn't be the worst thing. Then we can get another Munkidori down. I feel good about saving the stamp though. Mew. Okay. I could copy that with and use Excadrill's attack with that. But if we just get another Snorunt, we'll be able to do even more damage. But the thing is, Ho-Oh just heals so much between turns. Like we have to KO the Ho-Oh with a ton of energies on it. We have to go for, like, that would be the best thing to do this next turn. We just want to Rock Tumble them. One shot at Ho-Oh. Get rid of a bunch of energies. What does that do? Oh, that's a snipe. Discard all fire energy from this Pokemon. 181 of your opponent's benched. So they are going to snipe. Okay, I think this is all right. Because they're not healing. They're going to get rid of their energies for us by retreating and then using them on this guy's attack. And then we're going to hit this and kill their Armarouge on the bench. But this is pretty cool. I think, oh, they're killing that. Well, I had my balloon on it. I liked that balloon. All right. I need a dark. Hey. Do we use a Night Stretcher? I think it's all right. Night Stretcher, Dark Energy. Kill their benched guy. Yeah. And do we stamp them now? I think a stamp here would be good. Stamp here seems pretty strong. I think I'm a stamp. Wait to play the supporter because we can like Fez. Oh. Yeah, I want to Fez. I want to Crispin and get another Excadrill going. But we don't need 2 energies. Yeah, I'm a Crispin. Put that in my hands. I think I'd do this, but I kind of want to just put it on the active. You know what? I am just going to put on the active. And then we're going to hit him with the Pierce. And we're going to move the 20. Because damage is going to start ramping up pretty quick here. Do I put it on the Ho-Oh with the energy or Ho-Oh with the balloon? I don't think it really matters. I think we just hit the one with the most Yeah, let's get rid of that because the energy is going to get moved around. And we'll pierce them. Knock out this little guy. I feel pretty good about that, yeah. Putting the energy on the active I think made sense because we didn't want to like strand an energy here, not be able to do the tumble when we need to tumble. There's nothing worse than like not being able to tumble when you were good and ready to tumble. Just would be nice to still have one more bench spot open for a Munkidori. Please whiff. Nice thing is, if they are playing like all these Ethan's cards, they can't get their Armarouges off of them. They have no baby Armarouge down. That gets some fire energies, but they can't retreat the active. We are tied on prizes though, so I can't counter catch her. Okay. Do they have a way to switch? Okay, they're just restarting. I'm thinking in my head, like, if there's a way to get enough damage on stuff so that they're in range of our tumble. Oh, wait, are we in range of them yet? No, 3 knockouts, and then we are dead to this, though. So we actually do need to get our other Excadrill going. Okay. Do we have another Ultra Ball? I think we do. So we can Luminous Drilbur. Arven for Ultra Ball. I think that's okay. Get Devo. At this rate, I don't think we're going to need Devo. Oh, and also, I was thinking we're gonna have to deal with them moving energy, but no, this shouldn't get moved. So yeah, we definitely want to just go after that now. We'll Ultra Ball away. Artisan. And Devo, I think. Get our Drilbur. Or Excadrill. Do that. Put Luminous on it. Move the damage counters from Munkidori to Ho-Oh. Yeah. They're gonna heal 50. So we're gonna go to 1. I don't think we even need to put the damage counters on it. I think we could put it on like this or this. Like whatever we can kill quicker. I think Mew is just gonna be way quicker, so we hit Mew. Although we're gonna be able to hit this for 60 right now. We might be able to just kill this on the bench. Because we're not killing them right now. I think that Ho-Oh is going to die. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna die. My bad, I'm like forgetting. So without their Armarouge, they can't move energies around. So those energies are stuck on Ho-Oh. This Armarouge in the active is stuck. And yeah, they have nothing. I think I even wasted some energy, some damage counters. I could have. Well, no, I think it's fine. We can manipulate it with Munkidori enough. So they're gonna take 20. Ooh, boss. That's okay. As long as we can get the last fighting energy, yeah, as long as we get a fighting energy. We have one more Night Stretcher. I think it's fine if we research here. Then we just need a fighting. And then I think we may be able to just win. Because so Ho is taking 40 damage, so they're gonna have 210, which means they're dead to Munkidori. The active is dead to Excadrill. And then the Mew. It's Mew, Ho-Oh, and Armarouge. And our balloon is gone, isn't it? Yeah. Counter catcher is dead. All right. Let's go. Nice. Fighting on this. This guy will die to Munkidori. That's what we want. We're gonna move the damage counters off of. I don't think it really matters. We're gonna do Munkidori. We can do all 3 on this, I think. Oh wait, if we looks like, is Ho-Oh closer? This guy's got 90. This guy's got 110. No, this is closer. But they're gonna attack with this, right? I don't know. I think we'll just hit this instead of Mew. I don't think it matters. Now we can knock this out with Munkidori. And yeah, this guy's gonna do 1,000,000 damage, but we can snipe with either of our Excadrills. They can't kill both of them. Let's go. Pretty good. Damn. All right. I think this will be a good one to end it on. Let me pull up the deck list on my other monitor while we're finishing this up here. All right, there it is. Well, we can just look at it together now. We have 5 fighting energies. Like, finding the fighting is really important. 3 darks, 1 luminous. I don't know if I would change anything with those. The 3 Drilburs, 2 Excadrill was good. I mean, Gardevoir played 2 for a while. We just kind of need 1, and then we can recycle it and maybe get the other one off the prize. The Crispin actually came in handy, I think, in one of those games. I did draw into the energies at one point, so maybe like in this, instead of this being a fighting, but actually no, it was better that this was a luminous in that game because we needed to use Excadrill's first attack. We only had the luminous, so if it was a dark, we wouldn't have been able to do the attack there. Yeah, I don't like having so many darks because they only work on Munkidori. Like, that's why luminous is nice. I was gonna do 5-4, but it makes sense, I think, to have luminous. Also, if we randomly wanted to attack with Munkidori or Froslass, and needing the fighting for Sudowoodo, I don't know, just playing with it more. Maybe it'd have some more things to change, but at this point, I think I would just keep testing it. It's a lot of fun though. If you're interested in trying it out, there'll be a thing in the description. And yeah, we did a great job drilling them. That was really fun. So thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next one. Peace.